to my good peoples and all that, like. Where the light at? I can turn the light on over here, huh? Where's that? It's a, there we go. There goes some light. That's a little light. There lies. On some late live, my grandbaby in the room, watching cartoon. She usually, I just assume she'll be back in here before you know it. She usually don't give me this long old gap to do my own thing unless it's closer to her bedtime. Digger lies. We had the Noonshine show at noon with Noonie Green at noon on the BLACBOX. Go tap in. It's already a throwback. Oh, we got it here though. Winter, come here. Come here, baby. Y'all excuse me smoking in this space with my grandbaby. I ain't gonna hit it. If she come in the room, I'm gonna stop hitting it. Come here, baby. She hard-headed though. She might not come. I just want you to say hi to my friends. Come here, say hi to my phone. Say hello. Say hi, people.
Hi, people.
Tell me your name.
Winter.
Winter what?
Winter Ghidorah.
How old are you?
5.
What grade are you in? Be still. Stop doing all that.
Second
Get your hand down. Stop all that. Just look at the camera.
Second grade.
What grade?
Second.
You are not in second grade. What grade are you
I
in?
don't know.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Stop all that. Put your hands down. Say, I'm in kindergarten.
I'm in kindergarten.
Be still. How old are you?
5.
When's your birthday?
At 21st.
January
21st.
That's right. And what's your name?
Winter Ghidorah.
And what's my name?
Papa.
I'm your papa, but that's not my name. You don't know my name? What does everybody else call me? Do your mommy call me papa? Do your granny call me papa?
Dad.
Dad? Okay. They call me dad. Okay. I love you, Winter. Can I have a kiss? Thank you so much. Okay, pretty baby. That's my princess, y'all. Okay, go ahead. You go back to your TV. Yeah. Home team. Home team. Yeah, just think about you get to your mid to late 40s and think your parenting is over. And you get a grandbaby like, oh, my mama, January 27th, that's your birthday. Nah, we ain't, her birthday January 21st. Mine is the 19th. Her mother's is the 25th. I got another son on the 12th. We jam-packed in January. Oh, my. This is a smoke session. Shout out to my boy Smokey. This is a smoke session. Smokey, can you please do me a favor and stop sending every piece of content you create or that interests you to my DM? Be more selective. Because you're going to put yourself in a position where you get restricted. You won't know you're restricted, but I won't even see it if you continuously send every piece of content you create to my DM. I won't know which ones are the ones that I need to really pay attention to. You realize? We water people. What do we mean, we water people? I don't know what I mean. I just know I'm a young pawpaw at the age of 49 to have been a grandfather for almost 6 years puts me in a specific category. A lot of people would be ashamed of, run from that category. Me, I'm proud of it. Like, Diggle eyes. I just with my, I wish my granddaughter's father was out here with me. That's all. I ain't no hard feelings, bro. I'm glad you take it that way, because if you just rewind your mind to day one when you met me, bro, it's uncut with me. You found yourself trying to explain to people that I was telling you, oh, he ain't no angel. He got cases, and I ain't gonna say his name, but he ain't no angel, bro. We ain't never tried to convince the behind the scenes we was angels. You did, the body made it what? Yeah, like, I was trying to give you the real game. For some reason, you came across to me as genuine, authentic. So I try to give you a crash course on a lot of shit that you might not. Ooh, what? You see what that corny nigga ended up doing? Ain't no more D and K convos. That shit over. It might have been a slow reciprocation of falling out that you don't realize where it's from. But any of them other than that, where they at? E Nevy, PL Key I don't even think the boy, yeah, easy. Fee knuckle to be no, no, me, no. I'm not sure because I don't pay no attention. This is just from reports I'm getting. Did y'all see the noon sign show at noon today at noon on the black box with Nooney Green? It was cracking. Aquarius, the 11th astrological sign of the zodiac. Hey, I'm not knocking none of that, man. If that's what you utilize to keep your benchmark of what's going on in reality, I can't knock it. But I've been living too long to have not subscribed to that, to think that's what's the necessity. I learned a lot from back then, real shit, and most importantly, I learned how to elevate to my lane. Yeah, your lane is what's the most important, but the fact that you learn from those times, I can respect, because I could imagine you not being from amongst our environment, getting certain perceptions, including the one that I gave you, and still thought you was being the most savvy and genuine the way you chose to maneuver, because you was limited with information. Even though you could look from outside in, see what everybody's saying, I chose to reach out, not reach out, but I chose to engage with you on that level. Like, oh, I'm gonna lace a young homie up because it seemed like his intentions are pure. What happened, happened, bro. I could never assume no responsibility in that. It wasn't like no mutual misunderstanding. You did the bullshit. However, after I was man enough to just think about everything and what I represented, it wasn't like you and I had a personal connection. I represented a region and a concept, and I wasn't alone with others, and they distorted your perception of what reality was. However, none of them is never more of what this is than me. That don't exist. There can be equal, there can be less, but can't nobody more represent this shit than me, bro. It's over with though. I ain't gonna keep referencing that shit, bro. We ain't we ain't fucked around enough to get it out my system. So it come up here and there, but I ain't gonna continuously bring. Come here, hey, come here. I don't keep bringing that shit up, cuz. You don't have to be sorry, baby. Just come give me a kiss on my cheek. Love my grandbaby. Oh, my mama, mama. Winter, come. She said, yes, I'm coming. Ain't no love like that, pure love, bro. The beautiful world was hard, good memories. Thank you, sir. That's my beautiful world. Now, one more time. Come here, let them see you. This is my beautiful world, bro. This is my baby. This is my child's child. Because y'all don't know the depths of the love that exists. Not knocking y'all if you ain't been there. But any parent know how to love their child. But your child's child, I love you, baby. Go ahead. Go on in there. Give me 5. Who you love?
You?
All right. Love you too.
I do the same thing just like you.
No, don't fake smoke. Don't do that. You see that? She got a straw in her mouth talking about I'm doing the same thing just like you. I'm sorry, Lord. I apologize to the universe. You don't want to do that, baby. You hear me? That's a bad thing for old men to do. She just acts fucked up. She had a straw, Capri Sun. I'm doing the same thing like you. Yeah, that's how you supposed to feel, fucked up about something. But I'm not perfect, and you can pretend to be perfect, and that might have its benefits. I've been a little more real with my children, even her aunties, uncles, and mama. I've been slightly more real with that. Huh? Jesse? Huh?
What you say?
You got my no, come here. You got in my conversation.
No, I'm like video stuff.
Oh yeah, you know she's terrible. She's terrible.
Your Instagram live? It's been a minute for that.
Nah, it's YouTube. Salute my brother Spotted Oak. Much love and much respect for you always. Back at you, homie. Real recognize real. You dig lies. Oh my mama. Damn, it's only 6 o'clock. It feel like 11 or 12 or so. I don't even live by no fucking clock time no more. Only time I pay attention to the time, like when you wake up, what you gotta do is when I gotta go to work. Other than that, I live on my own time. But that's still usually early though. Top of the evening, low. What it do? It do everything it's supposed to do. On my mama though, like. I need y'all to help me run them numbers up. Salute most HD Big U seeking temporary jail release to attend his son's funeral. Nah, he ain't seeking no more. Big U, he on his way to the funeral. He secured all that. All my mama, cuz going to the funeral. Thinking about going myself. My thing about attending any specific certain function that I may or may not desire to choose to attend, the reason why I stay away of anything that I may think I might want to go to, cause I move a certain way. And I especially move a certain way when I'm approached. And I choose to spare myself, my loved ones, that may not be in attendance, most likely that won't be in attendance. I choose to spare all them and those that are in attendance for what happens when somebody approaches me incorrectly or appropriately, especially about some streets. Let me tell y'all something. Anything you ever heard me associate myself with, claim to be associated with or affiliated with by any measures, there is no human being upon the face of the earth, upon the reality of the boundaries, the rules that's been set in place before I came along. There is nobody alive that can rightfully speak about me doing, you know how they say gangsters do what they want? Yeah, call me a gangster, even though I'm a Hush to Crip, though. I'm a neighborhood, east side, Eastie, Hush to Crip, right from the 70s, East Coast. However, gangsters do what they want, my nigga. Everybody else, they do what they can. They get in where they fit in. I'm faded. How long we, hey, how do people be on like YouTube Live and shit, and be sharing their screen, cuz, and be playing shit there. Let me see how they be doing that shit. What's this? A 49-second short was uploaded to your channel and was unlisted. I don't do no, that ain't what I was trying to do. That's right, keep winning, low. That's right. SPI was cracking, neighborhood to neighborhood, cuz, neighborhood. Salute most Eastie Big U, sick and tipper. I already read that. Salute my brother, Spotted Oak. Much love and much respect for you always. Back at you. Granddaddy duties can only pray niggas make it that long. Period, cuz. Matthew Easter deal low for death though. Yeah, when it comes to being a grandparent, being 49 and have been a grandparent for 5 years, I cannot tell you that I assumed, anticipated, or even thought about being a grandfather at 44. Never did. J-Rose, shout out to BLACBOX. What we on is good old evening, good peoples. BLACBOX Productions, talking that good shit. Our grandbaby in the next room. What the average person would be doing on this Sunday night at 6 p.m., I'm not doing. And I won't blame it on my baby because I usually don't function no way. I do me. But just so happened on this Sunday night where a lot of people in my lane are attempting to do whatever they may be doing, I'm in the cut. Glad I got an excuse not to participate in anything. Winter, I love you. Come tell me. I can't hear you.
I love
Okay. She don't even want to come. She don't get the air. I'm the most affectionate person in my life. You had me rolling. You was talking about Rich Grinder crossing his legs, cuz. He did, cuz. Have you ever denied it? That wasn't nothing I was looking to put on blast, but cuz came to facts over feelings. He crossed the motherfucker so quick. It was so natural. It was a regular thing. And it was just a natural thing. At that moment, I happened to look up and notice it. And he just uncrossed him so quick. I was going to give him a pad. Oh, my. I know cuz had to respond to something I said about him, but I know he ain't. I know he can't deny that. But once you get caught on Rich Grinder, bro, once you get caught on Grinder talking about eating meat products, you might as well leave everything else alone. But you know what? My niece been doing the same thing at the moon, all that. But look, you see, you talking about, I just, look, bro, you know how hard it is to shake my grandbaby to get a moment away from her? As soon as I try to put her on blast and call her name to come put up on yards, like she know. Oh, that nigga clout chase. He just want to show me. Winter, come here. Shut up. You a hater. Yes.
You heard that?
Yes.
Like, leave her alone.
No, I'm not.
You and your lies.
Yeah, we're going to use her right now. My baby. Come here, baby.
I'm just taking care of my little baby.
Okay, come show these people what you doing. You taking care of what? Come here.
I'm taking care of my babies.
What's your baby's name?
This one says Sunalala, and this one says Allah.
You do a good job?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good job, okay?
Okay.
Who you love?
You.
Okay,
and
give me
these
a kiss.
little cute babies.
Well, no, you said right. I love you, okay? All right, go ahead. Don't come back, okay? Okay. I'm just saying, ain't nobody gonna clip that and make no video out of that, though. Even if you want to clown me off that right there. Clip that up, go post it around and say, oh, look at cuz. That's what I be on. We generations into this shit, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Salute to the blue spider and the real ones on this worldwide web east side. Hey, I be seeing people like right here on this type shit, like sharing their screen, playing music. I ain't that savvy yet. I'm gonna get to it. I just realized I was in the wrong part of the stream. What do they mean? Add a question. What up, Lo? Much love and respect from Oklahoma City, OKC. Start Q&A. You go to artist or band. I don't know. They be trying to trick. They be adding so much shit to this shit, y'all. I don't know if I did the right thing or not. I'm feedinated. I fuck with these, though. Y'all fuck with these? These the ones these days. Oh, my. I ain't got no. I got some of this I got some high power. I got some high power. Oh, I knew I was gonna do that goofy shit. Now I gotta roll with something. I did some goofy shit. That's a fact. Them joint shit. Y'all ain't cracking hard enough for the comments, cuz I'm finna get up out of here, find something to get into. I don't even know how people be like, hey, my Spider, did you see Odie and Slim get packed out on the YAT podcast? What's up with cuz? Man, the internet packed out is not the real packed out. So if you saying some niggas argue them down, that don't interest me, impress me, none of that. However, I saw Odie and Slim get marked out in person when there was nobody but 3 people present. One of them, gotta find it, baby. One of them was me, one of them was Spody Face, and one of them was Odie and Slim, nobody else. And I saw Odie and Slim get marked out in real life, but I ain't seen them. I don't really believe in that internet packed out. You got the big mic, you talk the loudest, talk the fattest, fastest, you got somebody with you. I don't really buy into that packed out, though. But I seen Odie and Slim get marked out in real life by one man, Spody Face from 40 Crip. Somebody he was in juvenile hall with. He tried to clown Spody about recording Brick Baby on the phone, which had already been old. Spody Face had been. I already put him on the blast on Facts Over Feelings. First question, put him on the spot. He went through that. He answered it well. It had been months to a year. And I thought I was introducing Spody Face to Odie and Slim. And me doing that, just being a year older keyway than both of them from the neighborhood, thinking we trying to make content. I thought I was introducing the 2 of them. The night that I had them come together, I learned that they knew each other since juvenile hall very well. And that turned up energy you see Odie and Slim give that you don't see Spody Face give, I realized, shh, right now, baby, hold on. You can come right here, but be quiet. I realized they both knew how to behave like that. Come here, baby. You can come right here, just be quiet. I realized they both know how to act like that, right? So we was doing the S show, the Spider Slim Spody show. And we did a few episodes. I forget exactly what number episode it was. But it was me sitting. You see how I got my baby right here, sitting right here? This is my baby Winter, right? Woo. So it's me. I'm sitting where Winter's sitting. So imagine it was like Spody Face sitting where I'm sitting. Then it was Winter, which would be me. And on the other side of Winter, over here, that you can't see, over here, this was Odie and Slim. And then Odie and Slim chose to say from over here, across me to Spody Face, something about he thought when Odie and Slim, when Spody Face recorded Brick Baby, and according to Odie and Slim, it was police shit. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I can see how you come to that conclusion. Spody Face wasn't mad either. He said, neighborhood crip, cause you feel that way, we can get out right now. Now, mind you, we at the black box that was at that point. I had an investor who was not black. He was Armenian. He had invested a lot of money into hardware and space and time for me to come in there and be a boss of content and do what I chose to do. So immediately, as soon as Spotty Face went up on Hodium Slim, I got defensive, I got protective. I played the referee. Hey, no, we can't do this out here. I had already broke one of the cameras that my business partner had invested into without none of the bullshit. I just broke it being clumsy. Extremely okay, baby. You see, my baby said she'll be right back. You don't have to come back, baby. I already was really protective of the hardware because me just being clumsy had already damaged some of the shit that he invested in. Yeah, Clichy TV, 90. He switched up on me too. I can't explain why. I don't know how. But shout out Clichy 93 TV. But at the time, we was at his studio where, everything was on him coin-wise. I had access, I had keys, and all the black people that was coming through there was through, whether he suggested he liked to speak to him, it was me reaching out, making the connection. And then at one point, when Spotty Face called ODM Slim out to squabble, I thought it'd be better that this didn't take place at all. So I saved ODM Slim from Spotty Face, because Spotty Face was just really calmly, extremely confidently inviting Hodium Slim to a squabble based on what Cuz was the most appropriate politics you could imagine. I'm not mad at you. I'm not thinking about fighting you. But hey, you just said you saw something I did. You thought it was police. I'm such a low. If you address me like you think I was on some police shit, cut, neighborhood crip, we can get out right now. He said it so calmly. It fucked Hodium Slim up. He didn't know how to react. And had I not been there, I don't know. Whew, he lucky I ain't like hold on hunting and had the secret cameras going. But yeah, that's all. I don't know who brought up what. RDL up in this thing with that 976 Crip light. Shout out Lil Flux. 62nd Street, cuz I talked to my low, cuz I was on the yard with Lil Flux, like, I pro'd the first time in the 90s, cuz. Lil Flux, my homie from Six Deuce, cuz he got a legendary situation where in the 90s, he threw a punch or maybe two. Allegedly, the person who received those punches lost their life. They gave Cuz life back in the 90s. So we ended up being on the yard when he first caught them cases together. Cuz was a legend. Cuz I'm a regular young low, East Side Eastie. I'm just me. Cuz was already Lil Flux back then before I even started to grow my East Side wings. I was on the yard with Cuz like, whoop. I ain't spoke to Cuz since then up until like last week. Y'all had no idea. He up there in Lancaster with Tiny Munchie and them though. Yeah, Blue Rags from Riverside, my go-to my Blue Rags from Riverside, my go-to big cuz. Blue Rags from Riverside, who's Blue Rags from Riverside? You mean Blue from 1500? The nigga who I told to tell Lil Milk Cup we can get down or whatever, talk or whatever. 1500 Blue, cuz. Keep it a Google, cuz, with that east side light, cuz. You know how I got at you, cuz. You was my only line of communication with that mork-ass nigga, cuz. I got at you, told you to tell Cody, I ain't got no problem with cuz, I just don't fuck with him. How you don't fuck with Mr. 9-7, Lil Milk, you buster? Mork-ass nigga that ain't never did Nathan? How? Please explain. Huh? How you from 9-7, you don't fuck with Mr. 9-7, especially from your generation, boy? Bitch, boy. Grandbaby.
Yeah, I was just get some water.
Just some water. Well, I can't, guess what? I'm on here talking some grown people stuff, so what you can do is say bye and then go in the room so I can finish what I'm doing. Say bye.
Bye.
All right. Dead homies. I was looking forward to you, Munchie Bosco, and ODM having a podcast. You all had good chemistry. Thank you for me acknowledging me trying to put together the all-star cast. However, when it comes to masculinity, maturity, business, and everybody can't handle everything that you think. But I tried, you're right. I told Bosco a minute ago, ever since Cuz played out, look, let's kick Cack and be bull. I don't know if he just was some Inglewood shit, if he caught up in the fact that Cam Capone fuck with him, or if he mad at the fact that the Neptune nigga popped up on my platform and hated. But Bosco, he ain't really been the Bosco that he been. So I let every nigga do what he want, be what he want to be, when he want to be. The nigga ain't Heifer, he been on some bullshit too. Niggas is weird, cuz. East Side, East Coast. And speak on me in a way I don't appreciate. Making content. So I went on, made some content in response. Him, others, a lot could consider it disrespectful. However, he called me shortly after I dropped my content, that video with a thumbnail, with the picture of a cartoon with him with the smoke come out his ears. Less than an hour, maybe 2 hours. Less than 2 hours after I dropped it, he was calling my phone, cuz. I started screenshotting me ignoring the calls, posted it on my YouTube saying, nah, nigga, don't call me now, nigga. Cuz was making it so clear, texting me that he didn't want no problems. He wasn't mad. I'm grown. I'm very mature. I'm like, okay, cuz ain't tripping. I talked to cuz. I let him know right then and there, like, cuz, I don't want to talk about none of this. Unless we do it on the live. Oh, we could do it on the live? All right, because he was so willing, I didn't press it. Cuz, boy, if I show you my screenshots of how he been bullshitting to get into the black box, before I had one guest, shout out Spody Face, neighborhood, because people would think that me and the homie just had hold your hands, kumbaya relationship all the way through. Nah. As soon as Cuz came home, he's one of my first guests. But I told Ant, when he called me, trying to squash the shit, I said, for sure, cuz I just got a new spot, cuz you might as well be my first guest. Cuz at first I was telling him, cuz I don't want to talk to you unless we do it on a live. Then when I got him on a phone call, he was extremely humble, as I was as well. But since we got off that phone, cuz got a gang of time for Vladimir 22 and ain't made it to the black box. It's cool though. Cuz swear, I know he don't really want to talk to me. Cause I'ma talk minus emotion, minus anger. I'ma talk all facts over feelings, and niggas ain't really willing to ready to deal with that. I'm just another black man looking from the outside. I truly do hope you black men, man, I'm really uninterested in another man's hopes. That white man probably telling Aunt Hefe not to do it. He probably ain't the only one. It's obvious to me that Aunt Hefe is not thinking for himself on this subject. And Hefe is willing to network with everybody that was rejecting him initially when I was. It's crazy, Kyle. This shit crazy. But see, I always told Ant I feel like he was super moving and grooving. He denied it always. But then I've recently realized it was times behind the wall where he was saving certain people from Inglewood family from getting packed out. Told niggas they can't pack him out. I don't know how that's not considered super moving and grooving. What you drinking now, smoking? Where my bottle at? Don Julio Reposado. I got 200 E-Pills, Royce's, and Bart Simpson's, Northside Fontana. Thank you. Whoever did, hey, I knew my loc ready from the east side, cuz he got that up out of here. You should let him, you could let him live RDL, but you know that's bullshit. I'm so happy eggnog is back in season. Yeah, I've never been able to get used to eggnog, cuz. Why so many queerdos online? How do this buster ass, bunk ass, nobody ass nigga, infant Asmo, used to be from Six Deuce East Coast, think that he could ban somebody from LA? Shout out Spody Face because he called me yesterday to kind of check my temperature about money bag. And I was so caught up at work, it was so loud. I'm thinking he talking about money bag, yo. Had no idea he was talking about money bag rolls, infant Asmo, bitch ass. Had he known, I would have let the keyway know, cuz he was talking about something about DC Baby Draco in association with Moneybag. And, and I'm telling you, I swear to God, as he was saying it, it wasn't registering. But after we got off the phone, I realized what was going on. Now I was hearing it like, he's told me, I know you don't fuck with Moneybag. But I don't know why. I never look at infant Asmo bitch ass as Moneybag. I know all the Moneybag boys, cuz I ain't never been no Moneybag boy. I never heard one Moneybag boy acknowledge him. Not Ace, not T-Box, not Kill. No, them is my lokes. But, you know, anybody that profess certain shit with so much energy, you just let them have it, let it be, right? But anyway, so when Cub was getting at me about Moneybag, Asmo bitch ass really didn't register, cuz. You dig it, like, but he like, yeah, Moneybag made a good point. It's finna catch a wave. And just because it was Spody Face, I wasn't really considering Moneybag, yo. That's the only other money. That's what I thought. I didn't care who it was. I'm like, oh, the homie felt like he said it's developing some movement, motion. I'm gonna fuck with it. But when I found out it was Asmo bitch ass, look, I don't care if it's DC Baby Draco, if it's Draco the ruler, rest in peace, reincarnated. It could be a nigga from Family Swan banged out. Any and everybody got more say so on this LA landscape than Moneybag Rose. Fuck cuz. Cuz a clout chasing buster, boo boo, nobody. Everybody saw him launch his career off of committing treason, disrespecting the most East Side representative of the most gang there has ever been. This is not something I've been new to doing. I've been representing the E double solo by myself online since like 2000 and when does the internet really start? 2002, 2003, Sparlow.com by myself. Any other homie from Twin from 7-6, Rocket used to be Logic from 190 to Snoopy Blue to Melee, who claimed 9-7, who can't no 9-7s ever say they ever seen him in the set. Any nigga that coming to the industry representing the set, I don't never push that line on them that I could push. Nina Boy, a nobody, nothing I could have been bully banged on cuz. Never did it. I'm one that realized, just like riders, weenies make the hood go around. You had a hood full of riders only, they would end up clashing, bumping their heads, eliminating themselves. It take the riders, the busters, and everything in between to make the set complete, cuz. And I love everybody from the set. And might be to a fault, loyal to a fault. I just finished watching KRS-One episode. Do you think hip hop or rap will drop? You gotta rephrase what you just typed. That don't make no sense, homie. But I did a reaction to KRS-One being part of Freemasonry today. And I'm surprised to see some of the things that KRS-One has said. We've been betrayed as a people, bro. As far as leadership, excellence, and what that represents, we have been forced to accept such a minute version of it that we don't have no idea what sacrifice on behalf of the cause looks like in our modern time. We haven't seen it. Kyrie tried it But he was so protected and buffered and so insulated that they couldn't even really fuck with Kyrie. The last person we saw go through it was Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, I'm just on here, Shmi Nokin. Speaking from my perspective as a man, I don't give a fuck what no other individual thinks. I have walked heavy steps through certain scenarios and situations that can't nobody tell me about. And anytime I'm called upon or behooved to speak on those type of scenarios, especially if they simple as gang banging, I will land my thoughts. However, I'm not stuck to that. Rest in peace to Big U son that was filed. Some motherfuckers gonna fake subscribers and views. Yeah, Nina Boy got a gang. Just think, Nina Boy got way over 100,000 views a long time ago. Why he ain't got the plaque? But Big U son, yeah, rest in peace. I don't know how foul it is because everybody was born to die. Then there are decisions that you can make along the way that can either expedite or delay your passing. And from those that know, it ain't like cuz died doing something that was righteous. You dig lies. Rest in peace to cuz. Nina Boy a hoe, cuz. The only thing Easty about Nina Boy for y'all to know was that he was my little homie. Everybody from East Coast that matter, First Street to 2400, don't give a fuck about Nina Boy. Not a one. Non-reputable, cuz they only was tolerating him because I was saying cuz was cool. And then years ago, he did some bullshit and had my name popping on the internet in a real foul way. And as I developed a defense for that, I thought to be the bigger adult. Before I launched my attack, I put it on pause. It never came to fruition. Years later, a red rag nigga that lived in Wisconsin from Brams went bad on me for whatever reason, and he threatened to tell on Nina Boy, really, because I guess he thought I was ashamed of the fact that I told Reggie Wright Jr., the ex-cop, about how Nina Boy had raped the homegirl, right? I didn't give a fuck. I would tell Reggie and any other ex-cop. That was not the point. I guess the nigga thought that I was ashamed of that, so he tried to threaten me that he was gonna go public with the shit. So I just told Nina Boy, look, basically, look, East Side E, cuz when we was beefing, cuz I put this out here on the low to certain people and they finna go blast. And I'm trying to get ahead of it so you won't. This whole ass nigga got in his feelings and roll with them bitch ass niggas. And now he can't come to the East Side. Now Nina Boy can't come around the East Coasters. He couldn't come before that. But because he played himself like that, now I'm gonna let it know you better not come around now, homie. Don't come to the six pack, bitch boy. I'm gonna say it again so somebody can screen record it and repost it. Nina Boy, warning. Don't come around no Crips, not no Easty Crips, especially no six packs Crip. You gonna get your issue. It's gonna be worse than how they did you last time when they seen you. When I seen you and they fucked you over, it's gonna be way worse, cuz. Oh, mama. Are you still in contact with anyone from G Unit? No, sir. No one but myself. I'm the only G Unit Crip left. Puto, rest in peace. Oh, Bumpy from 9-7, East Coast. The whole ass old nigga you seen in the park with no teeth. Oh, he ain't from the hood. Cut from G Unit. He got G Unit tattoos. Him, my G homie Merk, they got G Unit tattoos. So them the only people from G Unit that I get in contact with Merk. I get in contact with Bumpy. I don't choose to. Them the only G Unit. And my white boy Danny, he a G Unit Crip in Miami. Ain't the little homie from the six pack whoop on him? Bro, whoop on him is not the question, cuz cousin got whooped on, beat up, just like Infinitesimo. That's why, you remember Nina Boy at one point, he did a gang of powder, drove from Texas to Cali, got on camera and told me to meet him in a six pack. Only reason I went, not because he said that, because he don't got the rank to call me out. It's some niggas from 69th Street that I really love and respect that wanted to make sure he had to deal with all that he possibly could. And they requested my presence on that day to come punch on Cuz and beat the shit out of Cuz. I came on behalf of the young general from my generation from 69th Street who don't really want his name said on the internet. Not because of Nina Boy. Nina Boy could never demand my presence nowhere. But one of my Keyway locos who was really regulating, Nina Boy got whooped on real bad that day. And by the time I showed up on my mama, dead homies, daughters, lokes, loved ones, sisters, sons, nephews, nieces, uncles, aunties, cousins, cuz, everything I love and live for, Cuddy hit me not one time. And we squabbled in front of like 1,000 Crips. I just don't, I never want to come online and say all that. I said, Cuz brought his hands in his hearts, and that's what it was. Cuz brought no hands, no heart. He brought all head, bow down like this. And every time I threw 2 punches, he was on his pockets to the point where while it was going on, I seen a female tell Asmo. I seen Infant Asmo like hiding his phone. Then he told me like, I got you putting Cuz on his pockets like 3, 4 times. Baby Ride from 62nd Street, ECIP, my low. I was trying to get it about the home. He had it in his camera too. Dead homies. The G-On girl, know she got it too. I ain't gonna put her out there, but she got it too. It's the only reason I think that shit foul. Because if somehow, in any kind of weird way, Cuz would have got the ups, if I would have took an L that night, Cuz, you know that shit would have been viral by now. The homie said he was there. You was there at Bethune that night, Cuz? I eventually had to tell the homies, like, Cuz, get Cuz, because I ain't finna just keep beating Cuz up. Cuz hit me not one time, Cuz. And then the homie, the general that had him getting his issue, when I told him, I'm like, Cuz, get Cuz. I ain't finna keep beating Cuz up. He was like, Cuz, thank you for coming out, SPI, and doing that. Then he was like, watch this. Cuz, them niggas whooped the shit out of Nina Boy, Cuz. He had a gang of niggas that he was old enough to be their daddy. They sick like 6 young niggas on him. And they whooped his ass. Every time he fell, the homie let him up. But the homie was barking at him like a preacher the whole time he's getting his ass whooped. Keep the hood out your mouth on the internet. Cub was like, oh, like that, like that. Now, I found out later on, they been giving Cuz rounds. By the time I got there, it was pitch black, 7, 8 at night. They been whooping on Cuz since 2, 3 in the afternoon. This nigga, bitch ass nigga, Infant Asmo, FaceTime me. Like, I just got out with Nina Boy. My first response, like, you whooped on Cuz? And he was like, I ain't gonna lie, gang. Cuz did his shit. Man, that shit. Y'all see how bad as big, Asmo, ugly, goofy, sloppy, retarded, slow, buster ass is? When he said Nina Boy like gave him a run for his money, I was thinking like, oh man, what the fuck? So I went to the set, cuz, East Side East, cuz. When the homie from 69th Street, this a nigga like from 97th Street to 69th Street, cuz. If we just switch places, Cuz is me on the Sam, I'm Cuz on the 9, right? My low though. But Cuz politicking on Nina Boy, because he done ran his mouth. So Nina Boy got some shit he got to see about. So Cuz basically, without begging no nigga, he was begging me to come down there and make sure Nina Boy dealt with everything that he had ordered. But before I could realize that that's what it was, this shit get tricky on the east side, cuz. East side. I ain't really know what cut was on, but he really was just trying to make sure Nina Boy got his full issue, cuz. E double, that's my low. Came through, played my part. Gave cuz fair action, cuz. Me, my homie, Baby Soul, ECIP, cuz. My homie Alley Cat, my homie Lil Slim. It was me in a game of 9/7s though. That was it, cuz. It was on 8-9 day one year. Maybe like 2022. I don't know what year. Yeah, but Nina Boy bitch ass. Yeah. He lucky though. He lucky he was around. We was in the 6-pack around a gang of keyways that love him. Like, cuz, he got a sister from the set, cuz. That's way more active than him. So imagine you come squeeze nobble a nigga in his hood around his homie and his sister, the most vocal, active, loud supporter out there. So every time you get a clear advantage, you gotta like, you feel me? You gotta know how to dance, cuz. Niggas know game banging, cuz. I don't give a fuck if you from the same crip shit, cuz coming in nigga hood, beating him up in his hood is very rare. You gotta be from like East Coast and get a fair one from a nigga from another clique. And I'm telling you, even that don't always go how it's supposed to. You know what I mean? E double says the ward. Tell him, Riff, if I'm lying, cuz. Like, you supposed to think you could get a fair one whenever, but cuz that shit don't go like that. Cuz let me tell you something about East Coast Crips, cuz. Our successful, fun, happy functions, our fun parties, cuz, is going to a function, everybody loaded, on they tip. The DJ is playing all the music we both supposed to love. But when you get in there and you get turned up, guess what? We all family. We one gang, and you got a group of people saying 9, 7, 6, 9, 8, 9, 10 dudes. And it's a tension that even though we all chose to come here tonight and party together, enjoy ourselves, and bet not no enemies coming here, that shit still turned into us pushing our energy against each other and almost daring one another to go up, cuz. And that's the balance of East Side, Eastie gang banging that you gonna see at every function. Especially for an outsider, cuz you gonna come in there and think certain songs come on, it's enemies banging on each other, but these is all homies. Even though it go good, 10 weeks, 20 weeks, 30 weeks, week 33, week 37, week 41, woo, shit go down. And through the years, we all got shit we can remember. Shit that turned into war, shit that didn't. Shit when it was close allies that got into it. Shit when it was homies on homies. Shit, RDL no. We just lost a real reputable homegirl that everybody loved to a homie. They was on some romantic shit. Wasn't nothing gang bang. And that shit went crazy, cuz did some woo wop, cuz in the system now. But everybody loved the homegirl, ECIP. I ain't finna say no names. Shit just get tricky, cuz. And Nina Boy don't fit in nowhere, cuz. Cuz can't pull up around nothing, nan, never again. Look, cuz you from a deep gang, ain't everybody gonna like you. You never gonna get everybody, cuz. You never gonna get everybody. You always gonna have some haters, especially if you move in the crowd at all. Especially if you like SPI, cuz. I don't understand the SPI name, then moving the crowd. I'm never gonna get a Google percent participation, but I'm gonna have a Google percent respect. Those that hate me, can't stand me, don't like me, they respect what it do. That's why they talk behind my back and not in my face. Oh my mama. Hey, Ref, do you know the homegirl that the Pacoima nigga that sprung over? You know her? Satan convinced a third of the angels. Exactly. Exactly. Who am I? If Satan convinced a third of the angels, and the Bible says a prophet is not without without honor except for at home, who am I? I'm being ready for this. You better believe on 97th, you didn't have to outdo Jesus. So just think, they never seen nothing like the angels had seen. So, okay, the devil was able to trick a third of the angels. They had nothing to compare. Bro, when it comes to this cripping, cuz, I be real humble, bro. I be real humble, bro. I be humble. Cause this is, but it's all in the lyrics, cuz when I was younger, bro. In my own lane, nah, I'm bull. Oh yeah, you do know her? I got in touch with her not too long ago. My homie Lil Slam for her sound. His wife in touch with her, right? And you know why she don't want to get on the phone with me? He gonna record me. So, because of the whole nigga, the way he get down, she convinced she gonna get recorded. What? And our connection that we got, she said, no, damn well I would never, but she's scared to get on her phone right now. She's scared she gonna record it because of how he get down. And she from East Coast though. Cuz steady popping Deco name, like Deco name matter with these politics, cuz I don't give a fuck if Blueface was in the studio with Zoe, a few young, I don't give a fuck about none of that, cuz. Deco should have been checked, cuz, about steady popping his name. Cause I'm gonna keep it real Easty in a second, cuz. I'll get a little rant online, cuz, you know, I know the whole get down with the E double. I done talk to Deco, cuz, like, cry when I pop his name, but he let this whole ass nigga pop his name when politics is on table, cuz, dead homies. And I be trying to get Deco a pass. But I know about them 5 months he did in the feds and all that. Why hold no honey don't never press Deco about them? How he ended up doing 5 months in the feds when he was the hottest nigga and everybody else did a few years. I don't ever bring none of that up. But Deco don't ever put hold no honey in his place when he keep bringing his name up. Huh? Feds came right on Mary though. Hold on, honey, Mr. Paperwork, dig through every scenario, every situation. He said he an honorary Crip. He don't know Deco had the feds on Mary. Why he don't never speak about that? You all right, baby? I'm just saying, Kyle. I remember Lil Rand told me, cuz he'll come on one of these platforms and have a conversation with me, and he won't bite his tongue. He ain't really that type of nigga, though. Go do your research, your e-search. But y'all have no idea, cuz. I had no idea, cuz. They homies. They informants. I don't know. Hey, they may be informants, bro. That ain't what I'm talking about right now, though, cuz. You know, you see the point that I'm making, cuz. It ain't got nothing to do with informants. Dig lies. Anything you wish you would have did different with the music game as far as moves you made. Yes, there are a couple that might not resonate with y'all, but there was a certain person that approached me in a managerial capacity early on. I wish I would have taken him up on his offer. And the 9 to 5 job that I have now, that I am still part-time at, was offered to me equally at the time I got my rap deal. And while you think I probably would have made different decisions as far as within the industry, the different decision I would have made, it was I would have pursued my current career equally as I would have the rap career in which the creator had it all set out for me. The career I have now was a career that would be in place in case this rap shit didn't work out. I was so gone, didn't see that, and didn't pursue it. And the creator is so gracious, so merciful. Here it is from '04. It turned back 14 years later. In 18, I got the same action at the same career. However, you know, the creator don't free you from the calculations of had you taken that career in '04, where I would be right now in stability financial wise. So I gambled because I chose rap career 50 Cent over the same career that I have right now as a 9 to 5 that I love. And I get to realize every day that I'm at work what I traded for what. But then, you know, had I not tried it, I would have always been Nah, cause yeah, I made the back. I should have made a. I could have made a better decision. Yep. And if I could, I would. Don't live like that. But for the sake of conversation, this was a movie, and I had the opportunity to do it again. I would have became a casual longshoreman in 2004 when I denied myself that privilege because I thought hip hop 50 Cent and G Unit was you feel me? I thought I knew better. And they wear PPE, they wear helmet, vests, and boots. To me, they look like labor. I didn't know how easy the job was out there. I just got played. The devil played me all around. Oh, my mama. Four-door gang. Yeah, but it's crazy, bro. You only live one life. And there are decisions. If you don't stay on the precipice of making the right decision for your life at that moment, trust and believe there will be chunks over your life where you will look back and say, hey, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Yeah, the creator is awesome, man. And I don't even feel like the creator gives everyone equal action. I am extremely grateful, Push Jita, because I threw this shit away in '04. And if you have any idea about the job that I possess and how desired it is from so many people who to just get action at it once, to be able to throw it away in '04 and for it to come back in 17, 18, it just really like speaks toward, God's favor, the creator's favor in my personal life. Yeah, this is where I'm convinced that not that the creator cares or is concerned about everybody equally, but I somewhat tend to feel like there's favor on me based on it came back, y'all. I got lyrics to say through the years I done made so many shitty decisions it's hard to believe I'm still sitting in such a pretty position. It's hard to believe. Tiny Hood. I don't know who my Tiny Hood is, man. It's only one of me, respectfully, and because of me being in this position for quite a long time. It's a lot of y'all as far as homies. And I think I go over and out my way to try to treat every homie as if I wasn't Sparta Local. I'm just baby Sparta from 97th Street neighborhood. But y'all got to know that causes me to encounter more of y'all than y'all gonna ever encounter me. The busters, the weirdos, and everything in between. And I still try to give every person a fair enough shake. I do a quick sniff though. I do a rapid test these days. Rapid test. If you don't pass the first, feel me? But yeah, I'm loaded. I think I'm burnt out. I think it's long enough on this one, y'all. You dig it, eyes? I'm saying me, SPI, you haven't hit me, log inbox you on the book. Who is you? I don't know who you is, Scott. Four-door gang don't ring no bell, especially talking about book. Last nigga that I was dealing with on the book, I'm cool. I'm almost through with book writers. Because you think about it, because books are the most outdated form of technology when it comes to like obtaining and absorbing information. At one point, people used to read scrolls. Information as far as books, Facebook. I'm very, 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 very loosely involved on Facebook. It's hard to even believe in Facebook. I don't know nothing about it. You get more details in a book. Perhaps you do, but everybody's brain is not designed to operate at a level slow enough to absorb, compartmentalize, and then retain those details. A lot of details are unnecessary for the point to get across as well. Some people are into them details. And I look at some of the monologues you make. your speech pattern is so slow, hey, and maybe you haven't been reading for long enough to where at this point in your life, reading is the perfect vessel for you to absorb information. But however, in 2025, technology and information has advanced so far, there are a lot of people read a book is almost like reading some scrolls in a different language they've never studied to them. Books are extremely slow. I can be fully energetic all my life, bro, and go to read a book and immediately get to yawning, get past a couple pages and fall out. I'm not finna hit nobody, homie. If you can't hit me and get my attention to a degree to make me be interested in what you're discussing, that's gonna be the end of it. Yeah, I'm not hitting nobody that get in my chest and hit me. It just don't work that way. Your speech pattern is so slow. The way you dissected this person is genius. I believe that. I accept that. I appreciate that. The slowness of the speech pattern at this very moment may have more factors involved than usually. I am intoxicated. However, I'm not belligerently out of my wits. I am in a very extremely comfortable zone. Been sipping, snoking, you dig lies, but I'm alert. But I am not anxious to express myself. I'm not pressed. So if any subject come across, y'all know me. My typical style is to utilize the best word I could find within a rhythm of natural speaking to express myself. Sometimes they causes them to say I try to use big words, but I don't never try to use a word I'm not familiar with. I'm familiar with quite a few words, and through a rapid process mentally, I try to use the best word for each moment. Just because I've been exposed to a vocabulary a lot of my listeners haven't, it might think I'm trying too hard. But even if you want to say I'm trying too hard, I was always taught, told, and I always thought, have held, and hold to my soul that when you're in the public, anything you do, you try your best. So that's including public speaking. So yeah, I'm very extremely capable of speaking ignorantly, ebonics, and more. But however, on a public platform, everyone that may hear what we're discussing is not limited to that type of communication. So therefore, I choose to expand my communication when I'm speaking publicly. Everybody doesn't know ebonics. When with Rome, when you with it, when at the when we can win. When in Rome, you speak as the Romans. You adjust your level of communication to be effective within the group that you have found yourself in. One thing I know is you a smart man and keep doing your shit. I'm about to get with my son. They want to play. So daddy duty salute. Ain't no hood like father hood, on hood, on hood, on hood. I'm just on here on my tip, lead noted. Some people on YouTube should take notes from you on how to use words because they be butchering the hell out of them words. I see that myself, but I also realize throughout this time some people don't care. If you look at our whole culture of what the most popular urban content is, it's evident that as a group, we don't typically care about what others think about how appropriate we sound. If we can get away with sounding ignorant and ghetto and still get to a bag, we as a group typically seem not care how we appear. Some of them don't give a fuck about sounding smart. It's quite embarrassing, but it's so lucrative to them and so successful, they have no motivation to try harder. Just think, Mayweather clowned about his speaking or reading skills even until when he retired. However, he had a talent, a skill in place to where none of that mattered. what he did with his hands. Now we got tons of people in front of the mics, in front of the cameras, who are no better in expressing themselves and reading and speaking than Mayweather. But guess what? They don't have the genius skills in any particular specialties form like Mayweather. So what do we have? A bunch of successful black people who sound ignorant that don't know how to express themselves. What up with what up from Wisconsin, Spider? Huh? Damn, Wisconsin. Only thing I know about Wisconsin is Brett Favre and you feel me, the East Heads. People try to take the tipster approach, just reading from the dictionary, not knowing enough for a minute of how to enunciate the word. Hey, when you say people, I'm sure some people do, but I don't think there's many people out here trying to mimic tipster. Tip Clifford Harris, the rat who told on Hosea Thomas. I think he's pretty unique, but he is a type. You're right, but as far as industry, Tip put off one of the most coldest tricks, like they say the devil do. The biggest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing people he didn't exist. The biggest trick the snitch Tip pulled was convincing people it didn't happen, especially when there was evidence on the internet for over 45 minutes of testimony at one point with him cooperating on behalf of the prosecution in the murder case of Hosea Thomas. It was once there. At any given moment, just like right now, you can search up Super Bowl 2027 and see some highlights. You can search up T.I. on the stand, and it was easy. 45 minutes of HD footage, broadcast production was available. He got it eliminated. Yeah, I don't know how he did it either. But yeah, I think I done 70 minutes, an hour and a half is 90 minutes. So minus 20, we've been an hour and 10 minutes. Now they wanted it to be Mandela effect. And if the Mandela effect is really manipulated from the top, we fucked. But you notice how after that trial, he revealed himself being a black activist. Nah, I'm out here. Fuck all that. I don't even want to be going through all that. I'm out of here, y'all.